Hi. If you're here, you are already aware, probably, that the world is going on a slippery slope towards descension. The world seems to be descending into chaos and darkness and evil and madness. But this is for a reason. Of course, this is for a reason. Of course, you already know this. Of course, if you're already awakened, if you're already conscious and you're awakening to the collective process of ascension that we're undergoing at the moment, then you know that all of this um, show is the preview or the previous step before we manifest a glorious timeline. Because, like every manifestation, when we call in something very big and very luminous, of course, the current situation tends to break down, and we have tower moments and dark nights of the soul and so forth. So collectively, it's no different. This is why we are, like I said, experiencing these glitches and this darkness and this madness in general. Since many people are going to say since the COVID pandemic, but I'm going to say since the Australian wildfires. That was the gate of hell that was opened, and we are descending ever since. But like I said, this is a tremendous opportunity to fork this damned FUBAR timeline and produce a luminous timeline that guarantees that the species, the human ontological project, gets to be realized, gets to live out its full potential, live out its most glorious days, and that humanity may return to the allegiance of advanced civilizations in allegiance to the light. This is the group of civilizations that are aligned to source, and humanity is fighting for its seat to recover its seat at that table. So this is what's going on. Humanity is on a path of ascension, as every consciousness in the created universe is on a spiral of ascension back to source. And every time a consciousness incarnates, it's a full-on bet on whether that consciousness continues or not in said spiral. So this is more or less the overview. We're going to be breaking down all of this process. There is a GitHub library. It's full of text. If you manage to still be a reader in 2026, then congratulations to you, my dear viewer. Then you're in for a treat, because there's a lot of text from the downloads and the systematization of all of the information and my knowledge throughout my spiritual journey, and especially the last trip to the other side of the veil that was loaded with information, downloads. And so, being the Aquarius and airborne starseed that I am, I created a system, I created a contemporary religion, a full-on framework that contains models of the human vessel, of our collective life, of our role and our place in the universe, that is a metaphysical aspect, and also explaining the natural world or the material world, aka the STEM, the physics. So it includes everything, of course. It's an interdimensional cathedral. It's open, free, open source. It's a GitHub repo, so it's accessible to everyone. And I believe it's a coherent and rather complex but very robust system to navigate this present transition, and also to understand who we are, what we're doing here, where we're going, and basically what to do with this wonderful and extremely powerful human project, and where to steward it next. What is the next step in our evolutionary process? We are evolving, and this is the moment of truth. This is the portal, and so we need to be ready. We need to be stepping forward and stepping up to the challenge. And so this is why I prepared this robust framework, so that we can grab the materials and the tools that we need from this toolbox, and of course, hopefully you will find it useful, and at least it will enrich your view on our religion, our world, and ourselves.